Alright, hey, hi, hello, how's it going guys? My name is ZetaRayZod and welcome back to more of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Now before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell icon to stay up to date on all my latest videos. So, last we left off, we finally pinned Jezaille down, not in that way, I mean like we caught her? More like she admitted to finally killing the professor using poison, which is more specifically curare. And it took a little while, but she finally broke like all of them do. But she was very frustrating. Like she almost won. Like I felt she almost won, but in the end I think we did it okay. So that's kind of where we left off, like right when the trial ended. So let's continue on. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through the horrendous trial. You finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. No, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget. Good afternoon, all your hard work paid off. I'm assuming it's the professor. Oh no, whoops. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence. Our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind words should really be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to university and investigate. Your father? Oh, right, of course. Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense. Mikotoba-san, the professor. Speaking of Mikotoba... there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Naruhodo-san. No, Naruhodo. You did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend. Good friend? Oh yeah, you mentioned that before. It was you actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it? Indeed. Yes, that's right, indeed. Same thing. Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably that's when you met Dr. Wilson? Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Oh, you work together? I've never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn, Asogi. Yeah. Great Britain's a magnificent country. It leads the world in science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. For now. For now. I will. I'll learn all that I can. I swear in this, the spirit of the Asogi clan. Can't bring a katana in, I don't think. Not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you? Yeah, just said you can't take it. You probably can't take it in. Of course I am. Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. I just imagine him taking it and pointing it like a compass. I'm going to McDonald's! Cuts down anything that's in my way. Yeah, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That's true, he cut off Aochi's like, what, top knot? That reminds me. What's happened to the woman? To Jezaille Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Ah, yes, her. I don't think she's gonna get anything right. It's not easy to tell you this, but... What do you mean? Surely she's gonna face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all. She'll be leaving Japan in the very near future. For Shanghai. What? Shanghai? I kinda knew that she wouldn't get arrested, though. Jezaille Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. What? But why not? Okay, I don't know. It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Oh, you. Inspector Hosonaga! It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. Must congratulate... But what's all this about consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan. What? We can't try her? But then, who's gonna bring her to justice? The British consular court will hear her case, somewhere far away, where our voices can't be heard. Is somebody going to Shanghai? No, but the British control Hong Kong, not Shanghai. Unless Shanghai's Hong Kong? It's not, right? Shanghai's China. Is it? Why consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed the friendship treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments, they can't invoke a consular court just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student, but it doesn't justify governments making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on. So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. I'm afraid that for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There's never any danger of comeuppance for her. I don't believe it. The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. Interesting. But it's all gonna change from now on. We can make it change. I think I would be more upset if she came here and she killed a Japanese individual because we're in Japan, and you know that way that would make sense. I would feel upset as well if like the British court, just because she's British, that they decide to take over. I feel like that's not fair. But since she killed a British guy, I feel like it's a bit more plausible for them to take over. You know, I don't know. But then again, she took advantage of Japan's like lack of a medical and judicial system to commit a crime. So I don't know. I'm less upset. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's right, but you know, it's a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. Oh, it's the early 1900s. One day, I have no doubt that women will receive the judgment she deserves. Oh, that woman. Sorry. That woman. Yes, I said that women. No. That woman. That woman. Yes, change is coming. And we're the ones driving it. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. But, Professor, I'm too young. How old is Renosuke? It's Naruhodo. People. I'm not even on the list, come on. Wow, not even there. You're right, it's no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Renosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun. I feel like we're gonna be seeing more of Hosonaga. It's like that guy... What's that guy from the other Ace Attorney trilogy, the detective? Can't remember his name. In that case, might I suggest La Carnival? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. Dude, aren't you undercover? Like, what's going on there? You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you? Let's not worry about details for now. To La Carnival, will you accompany us, Professor? Of course! La Carnival's food is second to none. I want to go to this restaurant called None. I shall go and attend to paperwork for Naruhodo-san's release. Oh yeah, thank you. You gonna marry her? So still Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. Never know. Never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Wilson! Kazuma. Yeah? I just want to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today. Ha 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 ha. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Your skills made the difference though. One day I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? Nani? To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. What? Come on, be serious. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. But you have a natural talent for it. Being a defense lawyer, I mean, defense. Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat, I never want to go through that ever again. I did what you told me to do, that's all. Because I knew I could trust you. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point? Listen. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. It's knowledge of the law, come on. I believe he's innocent. And then like, where's your proof? I just believe. To believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in a courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you chose to believe in even then, well, that's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Special kind of idiot. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stopped believing in me. Well, you face seemingly hopeless situations time and again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it. Through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. There's something I want to ask you, actually. He's gonna ask me to go instead, isn't he? Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. You sound serious. What is... Ah, you're still here, are you? Hosonaga-san. Oh, Inspector Hosonaga. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go. Thank you. We'll be right there. Early 1900s, wouldn't they have automobiles then? Maybe it hasn't reached Japan just yet. Let's pick up this conversation later. I mean, we do know like 20 years later they start a war, so... Is it 20 years? 1935, was it? 35 years. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study tour to Great Britain, don't forget. Ah, yes, that too. What if he's... Oh, what if Kazuma becomes a prosecutor? So my very first trial came to an end. Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, who acted as my assistant, Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still, poor Hosonaga-san. It's because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life. Start of an anime opening. But I believe Aang can save the world. End. And that's the end of the Great Ace Attorney. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure there's multiple chapters to this, so we're done with the first chapter. Episode 1, to be exact, that's what they call it. See, episode 2. Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. Interesting. Okay. How many adventures are there? Oh, there's 5. Alright. Let's do adventure 2. Alright. Unbreakable Speckled Band. Ooh, I like this. Exciting. Are we gonna be on a ship? Nice! I love the Japanese audio. Sholmes.
やがて通気口からシューシューと低くうなるような音が聞こえてきた。その瞬間、突然ホームズが飛び出して闇の一点をステッキで鋭く打ち据えた。見たかワトソン。ホームズの張り詰めた声が空気を震わす。私がランプの遮光板を上げると部屋の情景がぼんやり浮かび上がった。ホームズは部屋の隅を睨みつけて私に向かってつぶやくように言った。被害者が 死の間際に言い残したまだらの紐という謎の言葉。その恐ろしい正体こそがこいつだったのだよ、ワトソン。そこには巨大な毒蛇が牙をむき、威嚇するようにとぐろを巻いていた。それは世にも恐ろしいまだらの紐だった。
Interesting. Okay. So Sherlock Holmes is Sholmes and Watson is Wilson. I'm wondering if John Wilson from the first episode was actually supposed to be John Watson. I like the anime like esque.
それでは謎解きを始めるとしようか。この奇怪なる殺人事件、その真相をね。
So Sato-san's dead.
犯行時、扉は内側から缶抜きがかかっていた。缶抜きに細工された痕跡はない。犯行の際、この現場は完全な密室状態だったわけだ。被害者は死の間際にメッセージを残したようだ。
It's in Russian. Cyrillic,
ここに落ちているイ
to
ン
be
クを
exact.
使って書いたと考えら
I
れる。
don't know which. I wouldn't say Russian and Cyrillic definitely. I
ロ
think.
シア語。
Yeah.
どうやら被害者はロシア人ということか。文字に全く乱れは感じられない。被害者は相当意志が強かったのだろう。見たことのない妙な文字だな。筆跡はこのメッセージとは明らかに違う。いや、これはむしろ人種が違うと断言してもいいかもしれない。
Wow, that's cool.
札を貼ったのは犯行時間の直前、被害者自身だったようだな。ほう、これはこれは。
一体貴様は何なんだ。好き勝手しやがって。
そうです。海洋警察が到着するまで現場に手を触れず待つべきだ。
その必要はない。どうやら今から5秒以内に諸君を犯人に紹介できそう。
Oh God, isn't Naruhodo?
バカを言うな。殺人現場だぞ。しかも奇怪な密室殺人だ。
それでは密室の謎、その封印を解くとしましょうか。
まさかその中に犯人が。
一体君は
Sasunaga, what the frick? What's going on?
大英帝国が誇る世界の名探偵なのです。シャーロック・ホームズ。
Sherlock Holmes.
知らないとか。
It's Naruhodo, isn't it? Sherlock Holmes. That's funny. Ah, my head's throbbing. I don't know who this is. I'm assuming it's Naruhodo. Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. You can smell it. And Alexander's by himself. I'll let him tell it. Ah, frick! I freaking knew it. Wait, I can't move. Why is it always me defending myself? Come on. Ah, what the? Why am I in handcuffs? So you wake up now, huh? It's... oh, him. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. Because in the anime opening, he said da da, so I'm assuming he's Russian. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You're true cold-blooded man. You found me then. Yeah, we found you. And now you pay. Criminal. How long are you hiding in tiny wardrobe, Ah, sorry. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold ocean is. No, I'll tell you everything. I think they're both talking about different things. I think Naruhodo thinks he got caught for being a stowaway. Definitely, Naruhodo wouldn't kill people. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Oh, isn't that... it's Sherlock? Oh. Why did you do it? Why'd you take his life? Mr. Sato! Sorry, did you say take a life? Wait, what did you say? take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? What? But then you do not know. You are a wolf in sheep's belt. You are a killer. Do not try make excuses. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't say it! Kazuma-sama was... Oh no! What? His body? Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please. No. No!
No, I am your father.
No! Kazuma, it was just 2 short weeks ago. You sure about this? Hope we get in trouble. Ha 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 ha. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It's really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, still can't quite believe that. Really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. Must be even less of a man than you look. Wow. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. I mean, technically, it kind of follows what the original trilogy is anyway. Like in the original trilogy, your mentor kind of, you know, something happens to her as well. So I don't know. I guess it's bound to happen. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone to discover you. I hope not. I get the feeling these Russians won't be very forgiving of stowaway. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Surely you could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about the time that the steward's supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you better get in there, I think. Won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yeah, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. Tell you what, why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper? What? Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know. We've only been at sea for about 15 days. That's true. You know what? That's already a hole there. Like, how can I kill him, get inside this wardrobe, and then paste it over the wardrobe holes? Wardrobe doors, you know. How can this have happened? We're supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. We leave you in next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer. No, I'm not a murderer. Duh, you said before. You said you admit everything about crime. No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away in the ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit truth. Susato-san. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there's something I would like to ask of you too. Ah, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Let's find out about Kazuma's death first. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs. They think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer? When they found him, the cabinet was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or maybe... Oh, there's a little shaft up there. Maybe he went up the shaft. Or maybe once he killed Kazuma, I don't know how just yet, maybe Kazuma locked the door as the guy ran out. You know? Or do you have some other explanation? Were you sleeping in there? This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly? You're still gonna deny the charge, even despite the circumstances. Please, Chisato-san, you have to tell me. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died? The ship's doctors examined the body, but of course has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we should learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there was no obvious external signs of injury then. That's true, yeah. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yeah, I was, but... he would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder? I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. And you got Herlock Sholmes. The crewman forced the cabin door open when we managed to get inside. Oh man. That was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor. And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. It's not very hard to believe for me too. Trust me. Now I've told you everything that I know, so it's my turn to ask you a question. Yeah, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Throbbing like anything? From what? Why are you even on board the ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No, that would have been impossible, obviously. Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. He actually asked you? But why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. Kazuma, what do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yeah, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that. But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world, in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Well, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then what? Nothing. Forget it. Huh? Ha! Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Yeah, maybe. Something's still bothering me a little. the look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Hasn't slept in a while. Susato-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right, yeah. We're perfect, in fact. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yeah. It is night, Susato. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed? Well, yeah. I know it sounds unbelievable, really, I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. For some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? Something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it. Sato-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it! I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this. I feel like there's so many holes that's going on right now. Like, number one, like I said, that piece of paper on the wardrobe. Like, if I killed him and got in the wardrobe, how's that paper still intact? You know what I mean? Number two, if it was me, why would Kazuma write in Cyrillic? That seems pretty silly. Could've just wrote Naruhodo, that's it. Wardrobe. I don't know. Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why'd this have to happen? Ah, can't take this. Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. Can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. Sorry. Kazuma was killed right under my nose here. And I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around? My hands tied while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna find out exactly what happened here. I'm gonna work out who took Kazuma's life, and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to excuse me. Hiya! She judoed you, didn't she? What the? That was a Susato takedown. A Susato what? Martial art form is that? I'm gonna need you to prove it. Sorry? Prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, right. So you expected me to present some conclusive evidence. Yeah, paper seal. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I showed some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. My bad. No, the paper seal. Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh, yes it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decides to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Ah, yes, of course. Gentleman discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before you opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Yes, it's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me out? Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here at least. Thank you. So you finally believe me? I'm sorry. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What? What do you think I am, magician? What? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you, to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I don't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right. Damn, lady. Well, anyway, I should make a start investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I'll avenge your death. I want to examine. Excuse me, madam. Warning, these are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Buria. Essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Kazuma's katana is right there. What? Why are you staring at me? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? I can't decide. Well, one thing's for sure, either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. She called me a pet. Great. Great. Oh dear, that won't do. Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused. I forget to look around properly. Yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san? I'm sure you're careful to look all around using it left and right, aren't you? Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Yeah, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. What is that thing on the floor? What do you think this is? Looks like a broken piece of glassware. Looks like a bell. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. Okay. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him. Would he? Unless it's from someone who has it, and the mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It's a sort of brick-like hue. Yeah, you're right. It is a color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. The book's fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've all toppled the same way. What's this? Statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well. Yeah, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked. Everything mown down at once. So the guy's right-handed. I wonder, perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think? I seriously doubt it. Then perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage. I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books in the statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder? He's right-handed! Well, I just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. What is that? Is that chicken leg? That's my dinner from last night. Roast chicken. Really tasty. Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But, did you eat it on the floor here? I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. Or, you know, I eat on the floor, but, you know. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor. But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me. Oh no! Does that mean Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly? It's just too horrible. Ah, now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. I don't want to talk to him. Bloop bloop. How do I... Wait. Look around. I'm looking around. How come I can't move to the right? I can't turn. Wait, am I supposed to go back and then... No. What? I can't... What? Left and right to look around, yeah, but... I can't seem to go that way. Oh, come on. I can't seem to move. Why? She said left and right to move, but I can't. Can I press that? No. Oh, come on. I can't turn. I can't move. Can I, like... Oh. Can I use my mouse or something? Oh, there. I'll just use my mouse for now. Jeez. Cyrillic. Let's look at this. Ah, no! Why you gotta be so difficult? Did Kazuma write that before he died? It looks like it's written in ink. Must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. I can't read Cyrillic, unfortunately. Then I suppose he wrote the message by dipping his finger in the spillage? Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his final moments. Was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san. What? Then what language is it? Pains me to admit it, but I don't know. It's Russian. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? What's that guy? But yeah, you know what? I think I'll leave this episode here. I kind of didn't expect Kazuma to die, but at the same token, I should have expected it considering the history of the trilogy. So yeah, I guess we'll find out what's gonna happen. Can I look at court records? People. Okay, so for now there's only 2 people. Kotoba and him. I'm sure we'll find out about this guy. I'm not sure if he's important or not. I don't think Herlock Sholmes did it. Because he's Herlock Sholmes, right? I don't think he's capable of doing that kind of shit. But I guess we'll find out more. I'm sure we'll meet more people along the way. Maybe we'll see what happens then. But it kind of seems like I'm always defending myself. So 3 more chapters. We'll see if I'm defending myself or if I actually become a full-fledged lawyer. But for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on to stay up to date on all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace!